What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, oh my goodness, did a lot happen. I mean, we mostly just took on the gym, and we got ourselves the Cobble Badge by defeating Maylene, which is our fourth of 8 gym badges, so we were halfway there to the Pokemon League. But on top of that, we also had 2 of our team members evolve. Gong we have finally evolved into Bronzong, and Era finally evolved into Drifblim. They are now basically the 2 strongest members of our team outside of Geist. Now we just need to work on Geist, Gyoja, and Helena and getting them all leveled up. So let's keep Geist out in front as we head off to the Team Galactic building, because Lucas told us at the very end of the last episode that Team Galactic stole his Pokedex, and we need to go get it back. So let's go help him. Hey, Don, listen, I need your help. Remember those Team Galactic goons? The guys who tried to take Professor Rowan's research results in Jubilife? I ran to them and they ripped off my Pokedex. Will you team with me to take them on? Sure. You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon. Our dream's not going to lose. Not when we work together. Let's do it. All right. So we're going to be jumping on into a multi-battle here. So let's begin. So they both have 2 Pokemon each. Oh, that's really easy, actually. And I'm not even going to play cute with this. I'm just going to immediately start using Blizzard and seeing if I can knock both of them out, because that would be ideal. Be a lot easier to win that way if I can just get rid of them from the get-go. Well, there we go. Wow, that's awesome. 1 down, and the other one is down as well. Super easy. Okay, awesome. Get some good experience out of that. And then Clefairy used... Why would you use Gravity? Oh, I guess for the Zubats, but you also messed me up because I have Levitate, you dummy. I guess they don't have any ground type, so it's not a huge deal, but still, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Lucas? It affects me too, jerk. All right, let's use Blizzard again. Probably won't be one-shotting these 2, but it'll at least do a fair bit of damage to both of them. Stunky most of the way, and Krogunk almost, and also frozen. That's awesome. Okay. And but immediately thawed out. Well, that's annoying. That's the problem with freeze. It's like one of the least reliable possibilities. Ooh, I'll take the Shadow Claw. One of the least reliable status effects that you could possibly get in the game, and also one of the most useless. Like, don't get me wrong, when it's actually active, the fact that they can't do anything at all is nice, but they can also just instantly thaw out, and then that doesn't do anything. So, never something to bank on, like ever. But there we go. All right. Geist hit level 28 off the back of that. Now we're getting big experience gains now that the experience share is finally gone. And we're going to start running into more and more evolved Pokemon as we start to go into the next few areas, which is great too. Oh, that stinks. Our Pokemon are chumps. We should get new ones from the headquarters. Who cares about some Pokedex anyway? Team Galactic's going to own all the Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. There, take it. Take your Pokedex. Things we've had in the warehouse have already been moved to the Pastoria City anyway, so we'll say, you'll get yours and run like the grunts we are. Well, at least you guys admit it. What's going on here? Why is Team Galactic out in the streets like they own the place? Don, thanks, honestly. I'm useless without my Pokedex. I have to have it for helping Professor Rowan with his studies. So what are your plans now? I think I'm off to the Pokemon Mansion on Route 212. They say they show off rare Pokemon to visitors. Oh, Looker's here. Have no fear, I have come running. I heard of children feuding with the Team Galactic, but I am late because I was too busy gambling. It turns out, of course, to be you. Hey, it's that weirdo from Jubilife. You insult me to my face? How very uncouth of you. Oh, sorry. Honestly, I was upset from having my Pokedex ripped off by Team Galactic. I didn't even think when I spoke up. I'll be going now. Watch out for Team Galactic. Aw, poor kid. You can clearly tell he's, like, affected a little bit. It is of no matter. Of more interest is the criminal behavior of Team Galactic. They attempt to steal the belongings of a child? The scale of their criminality, it seems rather minuscule. The triviality of their action makes them more sinister, perhaps. Their warehouse needs investigation. Come with me and we'll take a look. All right, let's see. What have we got in here? Exactly. Also, where are they? A key is necessary for us to go on. For the time being, we cannot give chase to those who run away. But what is that? Exactly. Ah, this hidden machine. It is of the hidden move Fly. Don, this you should be keeping. It will not do to leave this item here to be used by the Team Galactic. I will take it then, so we did not learn very much from this exercise. No matter. What concerns me is that what I have overheard in the game corner. The Team Galactic has transported something to Pastoria City. What are they up to? I do not know, but I have bad feelings about it. Well, it sounds like something we need to go investigate, but for right now, we have HM02, which is Fly. And as much as I would be okay with teaching that to Drifblim, I really don't want to, actually. I would like to teach it to Staravia because I don't want Drifblim to be learning physical moves. And the reason being is that there is a special attack that she will be able to get access to a little bit later on that I would rather have on her person, but I really don't want to teach it to her. But at the same time, I also don't want to run around with 2 HM users. All right, I'm just going to bite the bullet. I know, this is not a permanent playthrough. I don't want to do this, but okay, there is a move tutor that later teaches us Air Cutter, which I would much rather have on Era. But given that in this generation, they did buff Fly, so it is a bit stronger than it used to be, I'm just going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to teach her Fly and get rid of Gust, because we do need to get her some better moves after all. And the discrepancy between physical and special attack isn't that big of a deal, so we'll just it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I would rather teach her Air Cutter, but it's fine. All right. Let's head south. We're going to be going towards Pastoria City now. Hello there, sir. Are you going to take Route 214? You're serious, aren't you? It's too badly chewed up, and there's nothing to see there. Well, I guess there is that Ruin Maniac guy you could check out. Guy's been digging his way through the bedrock all by himself. I suppose we can. So welcome to Route 214, everybody. We got trainers to battle, and we got new Pokemon to talk about. So let's do that. All right. Two of the new Pokemon that can be caught here are Rhyhorn and Houndour. Rhyhorn on its own, rock and ground type, very slow, doesn't hit all that hard. Not a good Pokemon. However, when it evolves into Rhydon, it's still not a good Pokemon. I mean, it's decent, but it's definitely not ideal in that state. Where it really comes into its own is once you can finally evolve it into Rhyperior, which you're going to need a Protector to be able to do so, and you also need to be able to trade it. Rhyperior is awesome. Now that is a Pokemon right there. That thing actually has some pretty darn good base stats. It's got really high attack, defense, and HP. Total base stats of 535. Can't go wrong with that. This thing frickin' rocks. But if you can't get it to that point, is it really worth having? I mean, Rhydon is still pretty darn strong. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not a gigantic difference. In fact, it's only a total base stat difference of 50. And I believe a few of those base stats actually go into some pretty useless things like special attack and special defense. So it's not like a gigantic issue if you don't have a Rhyperior. Rhydon has never been enough for me. It just hasn't. I'm going to switch. I actually wasn't reading what it switched to. I think it was Ralts. Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's just, I don't know. I guess from a very technical standpoint, you can make the argument that it's not a gigantic difference to the point where Rhydon is that much worse. But I will say Rhyhorn sucks. It really does suck. And every time I look at Rhydon, I'm just like, I can't justify you. I can justify Rhyperior. I can't justify you. I don't know why. I just can't. Then we have Houndour. Houndour is a dark and fire-type Pokemon, which if I did not have Chimchar would actually be extremely tempting because both of those types together is really nice. Unfortunately, it can't learn a lot of super great moves and its base stats just aren't all that good. So it's there, but it's not super strong. So it's more there just for if you really want that type on your team, fire and dark, which can't blame you if you do, but it's also like not really hard to get your hands on either. It's all over the place. No matter what time of day it is. In fact, at nighttime, it's even more common, so there is that. That pretty much sums up everything here new on this route. I can already, sense that I'm losing my voice because of all the last, several episodes I record. This is what happens when I don't record for a while. So these, all these episodes of Pokemon Platinum, I've been kind of recording in a very isolated instance where, I'm not really working on anything else. And because of that, I'm not practiced with my voice, and so I haven't been recording a lot lately. And also, it just means that these episodes, I'm really rusty too. This is all because of when I've been recording these episodes. I'm doing this all right before I go on a really long trip, which by the time these videos come out will have happened forever ago. But because of the timing of when I'm doing it, yeah, these episodes, I want to apologize that they have not been the best, but that's just kind of the nature of trying to actually upkeep, because if I don't record these, then by the time I get back, this Let's Play will actually be happening very, very soon, and I will be really far behind, so I need to get these things done. And yeah, that's it. It's just kind of messing with my steez. It's messing with my ability to get all this stuff done, and make it the best that I possibly can. But let's continue. We don't have a ton left to do in this episode, I promise. We're probably going to end it here in about probably 8 minutes or so. So collect... Oh, wow, this guy has a lot. Holy crap. Actually, I've totally lost track of time here. Probably actually more like 5 minutes. So let's just try to get through this fight as much as we can. A lot of low-level Pokemon this time, which is okay. We got a long ways to go to get through this route. Man, but once again, I have to say, the more I'm playing through this, the more my appreciation for Pokemon Platinum is rising. This game is very good, and again, I'm very upset that I did not do more with it back in the day. Okay, we're going to get rid of Flash here. I know it would make more sense to get rid of Confuse Ray from a type standpoint, but Confuse Ray is just a better move than Flash, so whatever. Okay, Carnivine. Let's stay with you, Geist. And let's try to land a Blizzard here, because this will actually be worth a fair bit of experience. Oh no, not Ingrain. It's going to heal itself when it's already full before I one-shot it. Whatever am I going to do? Probably just use Blizzard. So down you go. There's some really important items I need to make sure that I grab while I'm out here too. Just need to keep an eye out for them. Including a shard that I definitely want to get my hands on. Okay, Krogunk. Let's keep battling. Let's keep battling. I have really let Roselia and Monferno fall behind on this team. I need to go back and fix that at some point, but there is a point where Roselia just doesn't cut it anymore. I really need her to be a Roserade, but we're still a small bit of ways away yet from being able to actually get that shiny stone. 2 gyms, actually. I thought I was going to be able to get my hands on one a little bit earlier than I thought, but that is not the case. So yeah, once we finished, I believe, the 6th gym, that's when we're going to finally be able to get our hands on a shiny stone. Please land, please land. Thank you! Because that was really the only plan of attack I had for this Tropius. I mean, I could have switched to Monferno, but I wanted to be able to one-shot it. There we go. Plus, all that experience is going to be very nice. I do like fighting collectors because they just have this crazy assortment of Pokemon. It's kind of awesome. Although I've noticed that most of this guy's Pokemon are just weak to fire, so let's finally make good on that promise. All right, Tangela, which is not a great Pokemon, but I've always thought it was. I do like strange. I like really underrated strange Pokemon, and Tangela is one of those. It's just kind of there. The problem is that it's entirely based around moves like Wrap and Bind and things like that just aren't all that good and haven't been since Gen 1. So it's just kind of unfortunate. If it had more access to like really good moves, then I would probably like it more, but it's got a really bad learn set. Gyoja wants to learn Torment. Absolutely not. That is a useless move this late in the game. Are you kidding me? Okay, Yanma. Hey, speaking of Pokemon that are weak to fire, let's just keep you out then. So Yanma does have speed boost, but if we can hit it with the Flame Wheel and just knock it out immediately, then that won't be much of an issue. I don't think this thing has the defenses that Tangela has, so we should be fine. Doesn't matter either way because we got a critical hit. Okay. There we go. Defeated Collector Brady. I think we can get one more fight in before we call this an episode. Maybe 2. What do you have down here, lady? Also, let me check and make sure there aren't more items over here. There is a hidden item over there. I do want to get to that. Okay. I'm going to go past this lady, and then we're going to grab it. And then I think after that, we'll call it an episode. Yeah, I'm definitely losing my voice. It's super obvious right now. You can totally hear it getting weak. That's okay. I've made really good progress over these last few episodes, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so I can't use Blizzard, even though that's the one thing it's weak to. So let's just use Ominous Wind. Of course, it's going to waste my time. Come on. Yeah, because using... I think it's a grass type, so it is resistant to Shockwave. So Bug Bite, huh? Good old Wormadam. Not very effective. I didn't actually know that Ghost was resistant to Bug. Wasn't aware of that. Now stop using Protect, please. I'm begging you. Oh my gosh! If they can use Protect, they will use Protect. I swear. Make me waste all my Ominous Wind uses here. You suck. And of course it survived. I hate Wormadam. I hate that so much. Alright, Shockwave. There's another Protect. Are you going to use it twice? Or are you going to be nice and just use it one time? I hate you. Gosh, I hate you. There is nothing I hate more than that move in its existence. I get it. I get that it's competitively viable, but I wish it would... I wish it a merry die forever. All right. Now that you're dead, and rightfully so, Guy still hit level 30, which means I can switch him from the front of the party. So that's good. And then another Wormadam. I actually don't know if this is going to be Trash Cloak or Sandy Cloak. So, shoot, which one do I want to use? I actually don't know. I guess I'll go with Era. Or just use some flying moves here. Although it's probably going to... No! Because wait, it's probably going to use... Gosh dang it. Okay, here we go. It's Sandy Cloak. All right. Gosh dang it. Please don't use Protect. Please don't use Protect. Okay, it's going to use Confusion. It's going to miss. Fly. Okay, please land. Super effective. Thank goodness. Please one-shot this thing. Thank you very much. Okay, my gosh. There goes that. Okay, and now we got the last one. Now I will switch on over to Gyoja. Oh my gosh, I hate these Pokemon. All right, now I actually always forget what your type is. It's Bug and Steel. Okay, yeah, so I did switch to the right one here. Of course, it's going to spam Protect for a minute, but that's okay. I always call it Wormadam. Is it Wormadam? Is that what it's supposed to be? No, it's never the fun portmanteaus. We already went over this. I think it is Wormadam, but Wormadam just makes more sense. Because, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. She's got her cloak over her. She's just, like, got the long eyelashes. I mean, and it is also a beauty using these Pokemon, so it kind of makes sense. But they're also bug types, so I don't freaking know. Wait, is this not... Am I on the wrong side? No, it's to the right. There it is. We got ourselves a big mushroom. Okay, thank goodness. Guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'm going to have to get back to this on another day because I have completely lost my voice. And if I were to go on for a whole nother session after this, I would probably lose it forever. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.